Thanks, Dave. I'm joined now by Mark Edwards from Indiana State University, and we are here to talk about the final speaker series. You continue to amaze me. Every time he comes, you always have a bigger and better person.
I'll tell you, one of these days maybe our luck will run out. I hope not, but it takes a lot of work, and I work with Linda Crossett and Paula Meyer, and the three of us, and I have a committee that we work with, but it's always a challenge to bring in, it's like, what have you done for us lately? What's coming next? So,
I think you brought a good one this time. Ambassador Andrew Young. Tell us a little bit about him for people who may not know.
Sure. Younger people would not know. Andrew Young is really one of the icons of the civil rights movement. He was a very close friend of Dr. Martin Luther King, was actually there in 1968 on the day he was shot in Memphis, worked with him for years. But 50 years ago, Andrew Young, a young man from New Orleans, was the son of a dentist, a middle-class family in New Orleans, got involved in the early days of the civil rights movement. And for younger people, I think sometimes they just don't realize how different the world was back then. He was very active in Selma and Birmingham, and just about every landmark event of the civil rights movement, Andrew Young was involved in. So this is really living history. He's somebody who was there. People you see statues of, he was their friend. I mean, it's looking forward to it.
And so when is it going to be held?
Actually, it's going to be, I'll have to double check, Thursday, February 4th. I did have it right. Which is this Thursday, 7 o'clock. And I would like to encourage people to get there early. Once again, it's always free and open to the public. And what's great about the Speakers Series, I think, is that everyone has the opportunity to meet the speaker at an open reception afterwards. So there'll be a reception and book signing afterwards. It's always that way. People ask me, gee, where can I get tickets? We don't have tickets. First come, first serve, show up. You'll get yourself a good seat, and it's at the Tilson Music Hall on the campus of Indiana State.
And we were kind of talking before we were on camera. It's kind of interesting. I think he will give some kind of, context to the fact of he kind of, as you were saying, helped pave the way for people like President Obama to become president.
Oh, think about it. Here's a man that was the first African-American ambassador to the United Nations. As I said, he was involved from 1960 on, 50 years of history, and he does give a personal story, and will tell the stories that only he can tell. Looking forward to it. So invite everyone to come out. This is for the public. It's not just for the university community. We want everyone from everywhere to come on in. And I think we're going to have a pretty good turnout from what we can tell.
An amazing evening. Thank you so much, Mark.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Coming up, we'll take a look at who's celebrating a big birthday today. But first, mark your calendars for the ISU Speaker Series. Ambassador Andrew Young will be coming this Thursday at 7 p.m. at Tilson Auditorium. It is free and open to the public, but it definitely will be packed, so you want to get a seat early. If you'd like some more information, there's a phone number on your screen. You're watching News